Ever heard of a town that refused to die even after everyone left? Welcome to Jerome, Arizona. This isn't just any old ghost town, it's a place where the past and present coexist in a fascinating blend of history and mystery. Perched precariously on the side of a mountain, Jerome's a place where history, hauntings, and a whole lot of heart collide. The town's unique location offers breathtaking views and a sense of isolation that adds to its mystique. This former copper mining town has seen it all: boom times, busts, and enough ghost stories to make your hair stand on end. At its peak, Jerome was known as the wickedest town in the West, bustling with saloons, brothels, and a rough-and-tumble lifestyle. Jerome's not your average ghost town. Today it's a vibrant community with artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs who have breathed new life into its historic buildings. It's a living, breathing testament to the tenacity of the human spirit, clinging to the mountainside with the same grit and determination as the miners who built it. So buckle up, folks. The town's resilience is evident in every corner, from its well-preserved architecture to the stories of its residents. We're about to dig into the fascinating and slightly eerie history of a town that's as unique as they come. From its early days as a booming mining town to its near abandonment and subsequent revival, Jerome's story is one of survival and transformation. Get ready to explore the legends, the lore, and the lasting legacy of a town too tough to die. Back in the late 1800s, Jerome was a boom town. Copper was king, and this little Arizona town was its palace. Folks flocked from all over, eager to strike it rich. Saloons overflowed, businesses thrived, and Jerome was the Wild West at its wildest. But like all good parties, the boom couldn't last forever. As copper reserves dwindled, so did Jerome's population. By the 1950s, the town was nearly deserted, its once grand buildings left to crumble. That's when a funny thing happened. Jerome, down but not out, reinvented itself. With a past as colorful and storied as Jerome's, you just know there have to be a few ghost stories lurking in the shadows. This former mining town, perched high on Cleopatra Hill, has seen its fair share of drama, intrigue, and tragedy over the years. And boy, does Jerome deliver on the ghostly front. The town is practically a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts and ghost hunters from all over the world. From the ghosts of heartbroken saloon girls who once entertained miners, to the spectral figures of miners still searching for that elusive vein of copper, Jerome is a hotspot for supernatural activity. Jerome's as famous for its hauntings as it is for its rich history. The most famous ghost? That would be Headless Annie, a working girl who met an untimely and gruesome end. They say she roams the halls of the Jerome Grand Hotel, looking for her lost love, and maybe her head. The hotel itself is a hotspot for ghost sightings, with guests reporting strange noises, cold spots, and even apparitions. The eerie hallways and rooms of the Jerome Grand Hotel are said to be haunted by multiple spirits, not just Headless Annie. Some say they've seen the ghost of a former bellboy, while others have encountered the spirit of a nurse who once worked in the building when it was a hospital. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the spine-tingling atmosphere of Jerome after dark. The town's narrow, winding streets and old buildings take on a life of their own, making it easy to imagine the spirits of the past still lingering around every corner. Section 4: Quirks and Curiosities. Jerome's unique charm. Jerome's more than just ghosts and mining tales. It's a town that has a personality all its own, brimming with unique stories and fascinating details. It's a town full of quirks and curiosities. Every corner you turn, there's something new and unexpected to discover. Take, for instance, the fact that the entire town is a National Historic Landmark. This designation isn't just a title, it reflects the rich history and cultural significance of Jerome. Or that it sits on a 30-degree incline, making buildings look like they're about to slide down the mountain. This unique geography adds to the town's charm and makes for some interesting architecture. And let's not forget the art. Jerome is a haven for artists, offering inspiration at every turn. Jerome's home to a thriving arts community with galleries showcasing everything from traditional paintings to funky sculptures. The creativity here is palpable. You can find eclectic sculptures that challenge the imagination and traditional paintings that capture the beauty of the landscape. You can find one-of-a-kind souvenirs that you won't see anywhere else, each piece telling a story of its own. And rub elbows with artists who capture the town's spirit in their work. These artists are often more than happy to share their stories and the inspiration behind their pieces, making your visit even more memorable. Section 5. Get your kicks on the spooky side, a visit you won't soon forget. So, there you have it. Jerome, Arizona, a ghost town that's very much alive, a former mining metropolis turned artist haven, a place where history and hauntings walk hand in hand. If you're looking for a unique adventure, a trip back in time and maybe a ghost story or two, then Jerome's calling your name. Just don't say I didn't warn you about Headless Annie. Sweet dreams.